Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, glory, and worship to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bahashim Kakodash, the balance of the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Citation to Yakim, pushing the word in truth and sincerity. Alright, let's see here. We have right here Isaiah the 14th chapter, and started the 13th verse. It says, "For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north." And that's the precept to the book of Obadiah. Alright. And this is what Esau Edom has done. He's infiltrated. Alright. And he's proudly put his stake in his palisade in the midst of our people. But the Lord is not with that, you know. The Heavenly Father isn't with that. And the sides of the north, speaking of North America, the northern hemisphere, by the way, says, "I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High." Let's go to Obadiah. Get that in Obadiah. This is Obadiah chapter 1 verse 7. "All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even unto the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee." And that reminds me of a lot of these nations, if I may, a lot of these nations who has been American allies for these many years, they really have done it just cunningly because they don't want America just to come down and bully on them. But they really, it's a lot of backdoor deals been going on. A lot of trades as far as trading sides on the economic sphere and the military sphere. All right, so and none of that stuff can go unnoticed because you know according to none of that stuff can go unnoticed. All right. Now I'll continue in verse 8. I'm sorry, verse 7. It says, "All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even unto the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee." That's these other nations that America was once allied with, in their countries. They deceived them. They don't have power anymore. America doesn't have power. It says, "And prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise man out of Edom and understanding out of the mount of Esau?" All right. And that's him taking down the stargazers. That's him taking down their authority and so on and so forth. All right. He's a wise man because the Lord, he strategically brought this nation down. He brought this nation's science down, the philosophy down with the prophets and the doctrine of Yahushua. All right. And ultimately he will bring the fire. I grabbed that back in Isaiah real quick, and I'll let you guys have it. Isaiah 47:1, come down, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Go down. Verse 12, stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitudes of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, which that's your scientists and your different philosophers and priests, warlocks and witches, if so be thou mayest prevail. Verse 13, thou wearied in the multitude of thy sorcery, of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be stubble. And how are they going to be stubble? Because of fire. It says, the fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm it, nor a fire to sit before it. All right. So that means all praise and honor and glory and worship to Yahweh Shem Shai. Shalom. Keep the faith.